I think in this country we engage in a lot of escapism. We blame, corruption for everything nowadays. We blame. I don't think, personally, I share that view. I think there are serious policy failures by government, and failures by government in implementing even those, some of those policies, whether they are sound or not. That has been the reason why, after pumping hundreds of billions into this big four agenda, food security was the main item.
Correct.
4 years of pumping hundreds of billions. Today, we are a basket case. We have never been this deficient in maize in the history of this country. I mean, even in all those years of Moi and those crises, they have always managed to have food, grain, national cereals and produce. Have always managed to buy maize. Millers have always managed to get something. Imports were limited and controlled until very recently. Today, we have a situation where there is literally a crisis. And in my view, this subsidy is not going to help. And of course, you can excuse those people who say it's political because of the timing, but we cannot run a nation on subsidies. You cannot have a subsidy for power lighting to reduce bills. You can have subsidy for fertilizer. You have a subsidy for fuel. You have subsidy for maize. The solution for this government is just to try and is knee-jerk. And everybody can see is stopgap. You cannot run a nation like that. You must plan as a country, as a government, come up with policies to address these challenges. So I think, calculating, when I just do the numbers, in studies that have been done on the food consumption, the ugali consumption in Kenya is an average of about between 5 to 10 kilograms per person, per capita. When you work out on those figures, clearly this government will need 20 to 30 billion. That 1 month that they have declared they will give subsidy. This is a government that is already struggling, to provide stationery in their offices. So, how long will you sustain that kind of program? So, I think these are all misplaced priorities. We have a nation that is collecting adequate revenue, more revenue than the entire Eastern and East African countries, all the 5 countries combined.